What is going on, boys? We are back with NCAA 25, the first college football game to release since NCAA 14, which was over 10 years ago. I know everyone around the world is hyped to play this game, so I'm ready to just hop right into it. So there's no more high school games now, so now you get to pick what kind of star recruit you want to be. You can be a 5-star elite recruit, you can be a 4-star blue chip recruit, you can get a 3-star contributor recruit, or you could be a 2-star underdog recruit. So I'm going to be picking a 2-star recruit. Now we have to choose the position we want to play. There's a quarterback, a running back, a wide receiver, a middle linebacker, and a cornerback. So you know me, I'm picking a quarterback. So there's 3 different quarterback archetypes. We have a field general quarterback, we have a scrambler quarterback, and we have an improviser quarterback. I'm going to be picking an improviser quarterback. All right, we got our guy all created, ready to go. All right, boys, here we go. Now we have a list of schools here, and it shows you where you're projected to be at in the depth chart. So for Northwestern, I'm projected to be the 2nd string, and I have pretty good interest level from them. We have Utah State, which has very high interest, but I'd be on the bench. We have Northern Illinois, who I'd be on the bench, North Texas on the bench, Georgia Southern on the bench, New Mexico State on the bench, Kennesaw State on the bench, Duke on the bench, Army on the bench, Rutgers, Navy, Air Force, FIU, all of these schools just on the bench.
2 hours later.
All right, so after finally looking at all the schools, I think Northwestern is the school to go to. This is the only school that's believing in me, so I'm going to take a chance on them, and I'm going to sign with Northwestern. Boys, look at that. We are committed. 2-star recruit out of Oxnard, California. All right, I edited my player's gear, and now I'm ready to go. I'm for sure going to be the drippiest 2nd string of all time.
Oh, what a loser!
All right, taking a look at the Big Ten Conference, we got Michigan, Washington, Ohio State, Oregon, Iowa, Penn State, Wisconsin, USC, Maryland, Rutgers, UCLA, Illinois, Minnesota, Nebraska, Purdue, Michigan State, and finally Indiana. All right, we have Coach Wright texting me saying, we're gonna need you to stay a bit after practice this morning. It might be time for a change at our starting quarterback. We're gonna see whether you deserve that spot. All right, here we go. Position battles. I'm ready to get right into it. Win 2 of 3 games. If unsuccessful, your current positional rank will persist while losing coach trust. All right, sounds easy enough. And we won the battle. First game of the season is a home game versus Miami, Ohio. But first, we got to get through some practice.
Talking about practice. Not a game, not a game, not a game. We talking about practice.
All right, so we got 6 energy points to use. We're going to use them on our brand. We're going to use them on our leadership. And then to finish off, we're going to use it on our grades. And yes, I am on Heisman difficulty, and we're doing 5-minute quarters as well. Our uniforms actually aren't bad. I'm actually liking the purple. All right, let's hop into the first game. Let's see how this goes.
Welcome to Evanston, Illinois. Ryan Field and home to the Northwestern Wildcats, where it will be a sea of purple as the fans are more than ready for this one. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats.
And we lost to a team that we should have beat. Got a text from Ricky Slick's Barbershop here in town. We want you to record a video of you getting a haircut here and put on your social media accounts. I mean, it's my first NIL deal proposal, so I'm going to take it. Not the text I wanted to receive. Your midterm results are in. You got a D minus twice, and an F. I check your GPA to see how big of a hit you took and prep better for your finals. That's not great. I was not studying at all. We are 3-5 at the midseason mark, losing to Miami, losing to Duke, beating FCS Midwest, losing to Washington, beating Indiana by a field goal, losing to Maryland, beating Wisconsin by 2 points, losing to Iowa. We unlocked the quarterback 1 position battle challenge. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to help this team. And we did it. We are now officially the quarterback one on the depth chart. We are now the starter.
Campus of Northwestern University and home to the Wildcats, where the purple-clad fans are eager to get this one started. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it.
All right, first collegiate snap as a two-star quarterback for the Northwestern Wildcats versus Ohio State.
He wants to throw. And he will get home. Dropping back, it's Sanchez. Complete downfield. And he breaks into the open. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
Do the look to hold the football and then finally throw it. That's when you take advantage.
Moving out to the right. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here.
This D-line was just giving me all kinds of trouble. My O-line was not my friend today.
All over the quarterback, and down he goes. From the gun, wants to pass. Tremendous awareness. Wants to throw on second down. Oh, picked off. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this.
Here we got 2nd and 3 right before the half, and I got triangle on out route, and I threw absolutely laser beam. My first collegiate touchdown pass.
The passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
That would be the only positive on the game.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Just never getting a clean pocket, having to hold the ball, receivers aren't getting open, and by the time I do have a clean pocket, DB makes a great play on the ball. Could have put in a better spot, but it's just unfortunate. Alright, so that was a shit first game. 1 touchdown, 4 picks. Ended up losing 52-10 to number 8 ranked Ohio State. Missed the game going 22 for 38, 284 yards, 1 touchdown and 4 picks. So my health is absolute crap. I'm at a high risk of injury, so I'm going to spend these energy points on that. And now my second game in my career is at Michigan, at the Big House.
Bathed in maize and blue. Welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land.
2nd and 9, I got pressure coming. I'm going to evade this. I'm going to take off. I could have playmakered him and thrown a little floater, but I'll just take it myself. I'm an improviser quarterback. I got to use my legs more.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Yeah, so this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Gets it out fast. He's got enough for the first down. On the move, it's Sanchez. Pressure coming. They're working that left side. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done. They want to just keep throwing it. And the quarterback is snowed under. Trying to find his man on first down. And the pass is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Going into the 4th quarter, we were down 34-3, and I got benched for the rest of the game. To be honest, I know I played bad, but I didn't play that bad to be benched, but, I understand it. We ended up losing 40-10. I went 12 for 22 for 131 yards, no touchdowns, and 1 pick. So not a great start to the career playing against Ohio State and Michigan, going 1 touchdown and 5 picks. That's not ideal.
Welcome to Evanston, Illinois. Ryan Field and home to the Northwestern Wildcats, where it will be a sea of purple as the fans are more than ready for this one. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Northwestern Wildcats.
And right off the bat, you could just tell the competition is way lower than Ohio State and Michigan standards. Guys are getting open, O-line's blocking more. A 2nd and 4 down here in the red zone, and we got RB on a wide open on a slant. Just throw it on time, I'm learning from my mistakes. You know, I know we lost versus Michigan and Ohio State, but those games might have done us some good, getting used to that higher comp and now playing against lower comp.
And it worked out that time.
You can tell you've thrown that ball to him and you trust him, and he goes and rewards you for it.
We got 2nd and 12 again down here in the red zone, and I got X wide open on a wheel route. We take that all day. Just put some touch on it.
And he's got it.
Don't make it more difficult than it has to be.
It's ridiculous to be that fast and still be a quarterback, still make plays down the field. It's just not fair.
Late in the 4th quarter, down by 5 points with 2 minutes left, we got to make a drive down the field. We can't kick a field goal. We got to score a touchdown. So we're just taking the easy completions. 4th and 2 here. We find our tight end. A little angle route. We take that, get us to midfield. 2nd and 10, throw an out route. Could have been a better placement, but we'll take that. It was a great catch. 1st and 10, we got RB wide open on a wheel route to essentially put us in a position to win the game.
They take the lead with the 6.
And that's exactly what happened. We ended up winning the game 23-22 versus Illinois to finish off our season on a high note. My first collegiate win as a college quarterback. You know, I'm pumped for the boys. Got a win on senior day.
Against your rival, you're able to put forth a performance like that.
And we received player of the game. We threw for 264 yards, 60% completion with 3 touchdowns. So now taking a look at the conference, we got Maryland in first, Oregon, Michigan. We finished all the way at the bottom. We finished 4-8, 3-6 in the conference, you know, which it was a terrible season, to be honest. Your final results are in. You got all A's. Great job. You know, I mean, I'll take that. You know, that's a positive for the year. And Coy Eakin wins the Heisman Trophy at receiver. 85 catches, 1,400 yards, 19 touchdowns. And I've never heard of this guy in my life. The season being officially over, we finished with a 4-8 record, going 3-6 in the conference. We had some close losses for sure. Not the best start to a career, can't lie. 4 touchdowns, 6 picks, 58 completion percentage, and getting sacked 18 times. That's not great. Now I'm left with a tough decision. Do I enter the transfer portal or do I stick with Northwestern? Just want to take a look at the roster real quick and see who we're losing. We are a senior heavy team. We will be losing a lot of guys to graduation or the draft. To be honest, I don't really know if I want to stay. This is not great to look at, to be honest, for our future. Now, if I were to be in the portal, who would be interested? I'm just curious. Kennesaw State wants us to be a starter. All right, so we got some second string opportunities, but not much because we did not play enough and we did not play great given the opportunities. So we don't have the most opportunities. I'm interested to see what's going to be in our next chapter. Do I stick with Northwestern or do I enter the transfer portal? You guys let me know down in the comments below.